Hi guys, I wanted to explain my Haste Sublime Vision build here in Crucible League. A lot of you guys asked like, how did you get this movement speed? How are you moving so fast? And I wanted to kind of bring it up and show you what my build does and how I made it. As you can see, it's an Omni build, so I'm using Omni with Omni rings, 30% movement speed boots. The key thing about this is it has avoid elements. This has around 55. My chest has around 25. So I have a total of 80 right there. And then you have 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's 12, plus 8. So you have 20 right here. So you have exactly 100% avoid elements. Again, you can go higher on the implicits here, but this is what I stopped with. So we have Omni Boots with avoid elements, Omni Rings, kind of an Omni helmet. We needed the accuracy and the chaos res, so this was my Omni helmet. Uh, an Omni chest piece with suppression, Boom's gloves with crit, Fizzbow, and in this case I had more chaos riz on a quiver because I didn't really need the damage, and I do swap the quiver and the bow to MF, so I'm 52 chaos riz because of that, and it just makes the build feel more comfortable. One really cool mechanic that I'd like to show you right now is Enduring Cry with Rage. So if you push Berserk, your Rage is gonna start dropping down, right? If I hit Enduring Cry, it says I regen 1900 life over 1 second. I just out degen the regen. Look, if I hit it again, watch what happens to my red bar. You see that? So this is how I can reset my rage, and I can gain rage at copious amounts, copious amounts with a click of one button, and that's what Enduring Cry does. And I really do like this. So I hit my rage, it's falling down. I hit my Enduring Cry, it goes right back up. And that's what I love about it. So we have avoid ailments that is on our chest crafted and our boots. This means that we can, if you push C in the game and you scroll down, you avoid stun. You can avoid, sorry, not avoid stuns. You can avoid ignites, chills, freeze, shocks, and that makes it so that I mean, if you don't get freeze, you can move as fast as you want, and that's what's great. Why do we need all that? Why can't we just run purity of elements? Well, what Sublime Vision does is it gives a buff to a certain aura in your build, one singular aura, and it says that you can only use that aura and nothing else. I see. So in this case, we're using Haste, which can also be replaced with other Sublime Visions. Like you can have a Hatred one. You can have a Vitality one. That's Nube's working on. However, the Hatred one is the most powerful. It gives you Brittle without losing the chance to chill and freeze, as long as you're running Hatred. I do really recommend that one. If you want damage, it's insane. However, if you do run Haste and you can't run any other aura, or if you do run Hatred and you can't run any aura, you're going to have an accuracy problem. So you need to account for that. So you can't run Precision, you can't run Hatred if you're running this Haste one. So you're going to need to account for that. However, if you are running this and you can only run one aura, you're going to have a lot of extra mana. And this allows you to grab Supreme Ego. Supreme Ego means auras cost more mana to reserve, but you get more aura effect on them. So you get more movement speed from Haste. So the current auras I'm running is Haste, which is the only aura I'm allowed to run. Blood and Sand, which is a buff or stance. It's not an aura. It's a stance, so it doesn't count as an aura. Herald of Ash is a herald that does not count as an aura, and Herald of Purity. I grabbed a Timeless Jewel to give me extra movement speed. This is Akara 4297. It gives me 5% movement speed, 5% movement speed. Nothing significant. Effective damaging elements, 5% movement speed, 5% dexterity for the Omni, 5% movement speed, crit chance, evasion rating, blind on hit, and onslaught on kill. We have onslaught flask always, but it's pretty cool. It's a really cool damage to projectile damage. and 5% movement speed on Forces of Nature as well. This is very cool. This gives us 125 flat accuracy, but minus 70 dexterity, 19 movement speed. So again, because we're Omni, we don't get dexterity accuracy. Because we are Sublime Vision, we do not get accuracy from precision. So this is quite hard to deal with. However, we are 100% hit chance. We did this by investing in this points. We also capped our accuracy with our gear. We have tier 1 flat accuracy fractured on one of our rings, and we have a tier 2 accuracy roll on our helmets. This does indeed help us cap our accuracy. Depending on your pathing on your ascendancy, you can get a little bit of accuracy by going down to the middle. On your belt, you can get some accuracy. And like I showed you before, you get some accuracy here. In case those help you min-max the build, I wanted to mention them. However, you just want to make sure you have good accuracy on your build when doing so, or your build's not going to feel good. These are my Omni Jewels. And this is my resistances. I'm a little overcapped. So we have Onslaught Fast. And this gives us 40 all res. This is so that we can cap our res and use the altars in the map without any problems. And we have a reduced mana cost, which brings us down to 0. And this is so that we can skip using gems like, wow, I took the wrong one out. Inspiration. We do share this bow with our MFer, so we don't want any mana cost on our build. So we do, like in case we get like a no regen map or something like that, or so we don't have to get mana leech or anything like that. So we skip using inspiration. A regen flask for the gloves, and crit, and then a basic movement speed flask. So again, we're putting a lot of effort into movement speed. You get movement speed go up by pathing through here. You get movement speed by using this yellow jewel. You get movement speed by using this transcendent spirit. And we get 5% movement speed for pathing into the unnatural instinct, and 9% movement speed for these 3 little points that are unnatural instinct. So in hideout, it says we have 293 movement speed. And what happens is you start shooting and you get 35 action speed. You hit Berserk, you get 410 movement speed and 20% more multiplier to that. And what happens is if you come here, you can see that with everything up, with my Berserk up, and I'm killing the whole time, by the way. Val Haste up, and my Haste is always up. I'm up 672. If you take off Val Haste, and you do turn off Berserk, at minimum, around 431 movement speed at minimum in a map. I'm usually pushing Berserk or Val Haste, one or the other in my opinion. So I'm around 590 sometimes, or 494. I think, or like I'd say around 500 movement speed build. But you know, you guys can try it yourself and you tell me if you like it or not. So let's just show you one map real quick. We're just putting a random cemetery. Let's like look at the mods. Okay, random cemetery. Put some ambush on it, and let's see how the build performs. So I'll enter the map and I'll immediately hit my Enduring Cry. This will give me a big boost on my Rage. As soon as I want, I can hit Rage. And my left click is my Val Haste. Wait a minute, I'm not going to put you through that. But if anyone has a solution to my problem, I can't record or stream POE unless I share the game POE itself. If I put an overlay above POE, like if I want to show like a YouTube video while playing POE, POE gets completely pixelated. If I don't share the window and I share the screen, POE gets completely pixelated. If I want to put I have to share the program or it will not be captured by video. So if anyone has a solution to that, please let me know in the comments below. So I'm gonna attach this POB, and again, it's a little exaggerated, but with everything up, including Berserk, Val, Haste, 50 50 Rage, you're around 7 million per arrow, and if you have 8 arrows, you're at 54 million. So we're doing quite a lot of damage with this build if we have everything up, and if we don't have everything up, I'm sure we are doing quite a lot of damage as well, and we can simulate that by, again, unclicking Berserk, and you go down to 37 million, and you can unclick Val Haste, for example. Now you're at 30 million. So you're hitting pretty freaking hard, to be honest. And I wanted to show you guys one quick little map to give you a little example. So we'll grab this. That's a no regen. That's not going to give us rage, since we don't. We'll do this one. I guess non-effect cursive auras. Open it up. You guys can see how fast this build is. Upon entering the map, I will hit my Enduring Cry to give me 19 rage for free. I'm going to use spacebar to attack on this build. I'm going to use my rage to get buffed. Boom, I already have Val Haste once. I'm going through the map. Boom, Chaos Orb, Money in the Bank. Hit that Enduring Cry again to get that extra regen. Boom, kill this guy, done. You know, we are literally, like, when you say who's the king of the map, it's us. This is us. This is our map. We're using Mage Blood for extra movement speed, Onslaught effect, extra movement speed. That's pretty much the map. You could do more. This is probably not the best clear ever, but I just wanted to show you. Let's go ahead and try one Blood Aqueducts. You know, you just get fresh out of Axe. You have your Haste Sublime Vision. Boom. You come in here. You want to get your first Tabula Rasa. Oh my god. Oh, so this build really prospers with a seal gem called Mirage Archer. So let's go show you what that looks like with Mirage Archer, because it's so much fun. Right now, half my movement speed is lost from me shooting. Your Mirage Archer is gonna protect you so much, dude. It's gonna shoot and protect you 24/7. Oh shit, I think I found it. Boom. So we'll probably take out Trinity. We don't need Trinity. We don't need Pen on our Omni build. And this is what it looks like now with Mirage Archer. We got a Chaos Orb and Blood Aqueducts. Dude, we could actually just do this as a strat. No investment needed. We're done. I do recommend you, if you have the extra money, start with Hatred Sublime Vision and a Hatred Watcher's Eye. This build, because it's haste and there's not great Watcher's Eye, it does not use any Watcher's Eyes. But you can get stuff like this unaffected by phasing, unaffected by temporal change. You can keep that in your you can put that in your inventory in case you don't want to use your phasing fast for a map, in case you want to not use Mage Blood, in case you have temp chains on the map. There's a lot of options. However, there's not a lot of power damage options. Hatred gives you brittle and the chance to freeze and chill, which is so strong, since some of the bows that you mirrored do not have crit chance on them. So keep that in mind. I do hope that you learned something from this video. I will attach the POB below. If you have any questions, you can meet me on twitch.tv/DepanoTV. I will be streaming live for the next 2 months, and I do appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you guys Exiles are having a great league. Good luck, good drops, and I'll see you later.